Hildegard Peplau, considered as the mother of psychiatric nursing. Her influence extended beyond her psychiatric nursing specialty and had a significant impact on the nursing profession, nursing science, and nursing practice. In fact, her model is congruent with Henry Sullivan's interpersonal model. By seeing the role of a nurse as a participant observer, she developed the therapeutic nurse-patient relationship.
Her theory involves the following phases: orientation, identification, exploitation, and resolution.
Hi ma'am, ako di si Leia ma'am, ako ang imuhang nurse karon o ako ang imuhang makauban karon nga shift. Unsa nga na to ma'am? Sam. Unsa ra to ma'am? Pwede ba kibalik?
Sam. Call me Sam.
Okay ra ba nimo tawagon na lang kitang Sam?
In the orientation phase, the nurse directs the conversation and engages the client to be involved in treatment, asking for explanation and information, and answering the questions.
Nurse Ange, wala na bitaw ko kahibawon sa ako buhaton. Gubot man jud ako hunahuna niya usahay kay makahunahuna na lang ko magpakamatay jud.
Ngano nakahuna mo naman ka anak test?
Kay feel man good na ako na wala na ko'y gamit. Ang ako parents, gibayaan ako sa ako friends. Atong wala na sila yung nakuha na ako, ilan akong gibayaan.
Kasabot ra kasi mo gibati test pero pagpakamatay ra ba jud atong solusyon ani?
Dili, pero mao man ang pinakasayon.
The identification phase happens when the patient is finally opening up with the nurse and share his or her feelings and is slowly feeling stronger.
Hi George, kamusta naman ka?
Hi. Dili pa magig ko okay nurse Clar pero nagkamot gid ko nga ma-okay.
Okay, so compare atong last na tong nakita. Unsa naman imong gibati karon?
Aw mas na okay noon jud ko karon kumpara atong last na tong kita. Nakatabang gid kaayo ka nako nurse Clar.
Okay. Maayo ka nang unsa pa man ang mga parts na nangoblema pa ka or kinahanglan nimo og tabang. Pwede rin nimo isulti sa ako
The exploitation phase is when the client take advantage in using the professional services offered. The client feels as an integral part of his or her healing process. The nurse slowly then helps the client to be independent, leading to the last phase.
Hi Jessica! Oh, it's been 3 months na since adtong una nimo na pag-ari. Kumusta naman ka?
Hello, Nurse Sofia! Okay na jud kayo ko karon and mas pasalamaton kay ko sa inyo tabang nako.
Uy, kamaayo ba ana? Nagtanong ko sa imong records and dako na siya ang imong progress.
Di jud to siya darim nga panahon, pero tungod kay naamo para nako. Nakaya jud to siya nako. Mo nang salamat jud sa kayo, salamat jud.
The resolution phase is when the client is finally well again and no longer needs the assistance of the nurse. The nurse then terminates the nurse-patient relationship.
Under interpersonal theory, Peplau also have identified numerous roles of the nurse in during the therapeutic relationship. There are actually a lot of roles, however. The following are the roles that she considers as the primary roles.
Relationship is being a stranger.
The nurse will act as a stranger to the client and will receive him or her the way the nurse accepts any stranger. And the nurse will slowly build a trusting environment.
Resource person. The nurse will be the one to provide the answers to the queries of the client that are related to their needs.
Leader leads the client in achieving their treatment goals. They would monitor and encourage the client to be able to finish his or her treatment.
Teacher. The nurse helps the client learn certain things that he or she must learn, like proper hygiene, calming his or herself, or ways to sleep easily. The teaching must be according to the client's level of cognition.
Surrogate. The nurse will serve as an advocate for the client in the absence of his or her family.
Hala, excited na kayo kung mag-duty. Nag-study ko, di. Wait, matugsa ko kay para nakoy energy on yet learn.
Mild anxiety usually occurs when a person is excited or quite anxious about something. Their senses are sharpened and they are very much aware of what's happening around them. They can learn effectively but are sleepless and irritable at the same time.
Uy, ay saragod mo, be. Gubuta ba, uy? Naglabad na chut kaayo kong ulo, ha? Kiyusa din ninyo, uy. Uy. Kiyusa ninyo.
When a person has moderate anxiety, he or she only focuses on the immediate task and resolves the problem with the help from other people since they can no longer connect their thoughts independently.
Hala, kadaghan ba ano yung activity, uy? Oh my gosh, asa ako unahon ani. Diwan palang gani na ano yung message na punaan. Napagabasa ko nun sa akong site niya. Naapay ka ni research. Pakuno ko man. Naanak ko, diwan palang gani. Mura na kong mamatay. Ay!
In severe anxiety, can no longer properly organize his or her thoughts. He or she can no longer finish a task, and he or she is having tachycardia and chest pain. Usually, they are brought to the emergency room thinking that they are having a heart attack.
With panic anxiety are commonly mobile and have lost their rational thinking. They may have delusions or hallucinations and may bolt and run that would cause them injury. They also sometimes have suicidal tendencies.